Hey guys, so it's been announced that players within Black Ops 3 multiplayer paint jobs and the paint shop feature will be able to share their creations with other players. You'll be able to download other people's designs and then share your own with other players for them to download. So this will be kind of handy if you have a clan, and instead of copying like you would on previous Call of Duties, try to copy the exact same emblem or whatever, you can just download it and then apply it to your gun. So you'll be allowed to view, like and download those designs to use to your own weapons. Oh yeah, and just in case you didn't know, the paint shop feature is only available on the PS4, Xbox One and the PC. Last gen won't get this, unfortunately. The same goes with Emblems, because they'll be returning as well. And you'll be able to do the same thing. You'll be able to view, like, or even download other people's emblems. As well as this, Treyarch has also announced that there'll be a modding feature for PC players in 2016. So Treyarch plans to allow you PC players to be able to create maps and game modes and more as well. So I'm not sure what they mean by more. Maybe you can even create guns. That would be brilliant. They will also include unranked dedicated servers, like server files with the tools so you can run servers with modded content anywhere you choose. We will provide an unranked server browser so you can easily find and join with modded content. This sounds amazing. Like, I won't be playing this on PC, but this sounds really amazing for any of you PC players. It sounds like, it kind of reminds me of maybe like Minecraft modding, the way you can do whatever you want, create your own map, little game modes and mini games and that. This is really cool. It's kind of going in that direction. But of course it will be out in a beta first, because Treyarch really want to make sure this is Black Ops 3 is going to be the best. I don't know about the best Call of Duty, but they really want it to be a well-made Call of Duty. They don't want it to mess up, or people say, oh, it's a bad Call of Duty or whatever. So it's going to be an open beta for everyone who plays on PC, and then any feedback you have, you can give it to them and then they'll fix it for the final release. This beta will be out in the first of, the first half of 20. I'm not sure exactly when, but it'll be out in beta. It should be at the start of 2016. So now on to some zombies news, and that is that Dead Ops Arcade will be playable in first person or third person. And the first person mode is accessible following getting a power up. Once you get that power up, you can play in first person mode for a limited time. It's apparently 30 seconds according to some leaks. So yeah, this is quite cool. You can actually see it in first person or play it in the classic, the way it was meant to be played. So yeah, that's quite cool. And finally, probably the best news I have for you today, which is every single prestige emblem that's going to be available in Black Ops 3 multiplayer. So let's start off, and they all look amazing. Like, the amount of detail and the pure design, they all look unique. None of them look similar to each other. They all look really well done. Probably the best we've ever seen in Call of Duty history, I suppose, because the new consoles can handle all these big details and all these fancy colors and that. Even though it's going to still be on last gen, but they'll probably be downgraded a bit. But anyway, let's get straight into it. So with the first prestige, you can see that it's a sort of like skull thing with wings, with some sort of hat on and like a shield behind it. And now those really cool blue, greeny sort of color glowing eyes. Prestige 2 has this sort of blue sort of curly wave thing behind this. I don't know what it is. It's some sort of axe, or I'm not sure what it is, but it looks really cool. Prestige 3 is this sort of monkey gorilla skull thing with like gems and all a sort of red heart behind him. Prestige 4 has this sort of crossed over spike things. I can't remember what they're called, like spear things with some sort of dragon in the middle. Prestige 5 has this bull-like thing with a sort of like the bottom of the tip of an axe around its mouth. Prestige 6 is this green 5-headed dragon thing. Prestige 7, I'm honestly not too sure what to make of this. It's sort of this feathery like creature. And then 8th prestige is this, I think it's a squid, because octopus have 4 legs or 4 tentacles on each side, whereas this just has 3 on one side and 3 on the other, so 6. So I'm assuming this is a squid, like a golden squid with a red skull, it looks like, on its head, and with green glowy eyes, and an anchor coming. It looks like an anchor going through its beak. Prestige 9 is this dragon sort of attached to another sort of dragon curled around. I know, they all look really cool. Prestige 10 is this three-headed red dragon thing. Looks like it's on a shield. Well, most of these look like they're on a sort of shield thing. And finally, Master Prestige, which is, it looks kind of basic, but it still looks really cool. The amount of detail and little staffs, the 4 staffs, and then like the golden skull with the sort of goldeny eyes. It looks really cool. Apparently, like, these were leaked from the PC game files. I think they're PC game files, or it might be, I don't know, some PS4 game files, and it's by some modder or hacker that accessed the game files. And apparently there's spaces for 9 more prestiges. Like, there's slots, empty slots that prestiges could go into, so I'm not sure. Treyarch said before, as I said previously in a video, that they don't like adding prestiges after it's been launched. They just don't like it. They prefer to finish the game before it's come out, and then once it's finished, you know, no adding, because that's the way it should work, to be honest. A game should be fully finished before it's even released, you know. So I'm not sure whether they are gonna decide to add prestiges or you buy them, or I'm not sure, because they did announce that once you've finished Master Prestige, you can continue it, not really ranking up, but there's a sort of ranking up system that's separate. I'm not sure what it is, but it could be, I don't think it's zombies ranking up, but I'm not too sure. But it's some other sort of ranking up system. So anyway guys, thanks very much for watching. A lot of exciting news lately, that's why I've been uploading more. And subscribe if you want to see more content like this, more Black Ops 3 news, gameplays and all that. And I'll see you in my next video.